Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy Nick from On The Flip Market. I have another video for you guys today. It's going to be a little bit of an updated ones to watch. I made a video the other week talking about FIFA 19 ones to watch, and you guys really liked it. And we got in the comments down below, you guys talked about some cards that weren't in there, that were recent transfers. We went through, we updated some ratings. Mr. Patrick has helped me out with this. He did a lot of graphics for us for Team of the Season. So he provides us the ability to have these kind of cool things for the video. And his graphics are so good, man. This is basically card design, background, everything, what it's going to look like. It's just not the ratings are 100%. This is a prediction. This is not a, this is the ones to watch. So obviously we'll be talking through this, and we'll be talking investments in here and what could go up with certain players, what's going to go up out of packs, what are high in demand players, all that kind of stuff. If you guys enjoy it, man, you guys are excited for FIFA 19, drop a like on the video, and then drop a comment down below. Is there anybody in here that you think should be getting in that isn't in? We upgraded it a little bit from last time. We have to keep some of the lower down players, but I think there's a lot of really fun ones to watch that are going to be in here. So I'm excited to bring you guys this video today. First one I think we know is Courtois. He's a lock. He was in the one last week. And Courtois' gold card out of packs is going to be a great investment. We haven't seen a keeper for Real Madrid that's been really usable since, I believe, like a long time ago, guys. Like, I think a long time ago, the Casillas was really... Navas is very good in real life, but in FIFA, he's just never, like, elite. So, we'll see how Courtois is, and I think his gold card early on should get a lot of hype. I made a video yesterday, if you guys haven't checked that out, talking about a lot of the newer transfer cards, their gold cards, whether they're getting a ones to watch, whether they're out of packs, those guys still being really good players to invest in and things like that. So, I would definitely take a look at that. De Vrij is definitely going to get one, I think. I think Inter is a big... team right now, and they're hot with a lot of the transfers, so I think De Vrij gets one. Socrates at Arsenal is going to be a good one. I think out of packs, that gold Socrates, and you know, it's going to go to packs, because once the watch is going to drop, like end of September, I believe, or October 1st, so something like that. It's going to be a few days after the full game comes out. It might come out with the full game. I don't know the whole scoop. These gold cards are going to go out of packs, so it's very important to get on the gold card before once the watch comes out, because they will go up a lot, because they're very rare. A lot of them are going to be high in demand. Arias at Atletico Madrid. It's a good one. I think that's a good one. I don't know if it's a good investment out of packs. It will go up, but we have to see how he does with Atletico Madrid. I think that's a cool one. I think Goretzka's gold card is going to be a phenomenal one, and if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, their gold cards go up a lot out of packs because they're just very rare, and they're high in demand, and they're big transfers, and they're hot players. I made a video yesterday talking about how they're with transfers and things like that, like how much attention that brings to them on the game. So it's a whole other kind of level of investing and things like that. Fabinho should be a pretty good one. I'm looking at Fabinho to be one of my main investments next year. He's going to be Brazilian, playing in the Prem. He's going to have very meta stats, and I'm looking forward to him being a player that you can make a lot of coins with. I think out of packs, that gold card is going to go up a lot. I don't know how much action he's going to get on the ones to watch side of things. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, I don't think he's really going to have a ton of action with scoring the ton of goals, but he may have a good performance or two, and that might get him an inform. Not 100% sure. Raja Nainggolan should be one of the more sought after ones to watch investments. Now, I got to tell you guys, there's one player like Raja Nainggolan that is not in this video, and that is Arturo Vidal. I think Vidal is going to get a ones to watch at Barcelona. I think they will throw him in, and I think Vidal is of enough relevance that he's going to get one. So I would look at Vidal to be one that's probably going to get in here as well, and I would like you guys to keep your eye on him and Nainggolan. I think for the last 2 or 3 years in FIFA, and maybe longer than that, Nainggolan and Vidal have been extremely meta. And what I mean by that is they have been players that, honestly, guys, are players that are really sought after, are players that are in starter squads and weekend league teams, and are some of the better center mids for the first year of, month of FIFA. And I think that his gold card, as long as Nainggolan's, they're going to go up anyways when the game comes out, right? Because you have an influx of players, and then the market peaks around October 8-ish. They're going to go up anyways. Now, if they get a ones to watch, it's even more of a jump. It's even better if they get a ones to watch, because when they get a ones to watch, it's going to take them out of packs, and they're going to be more rare with the same demand, and that's how it works. Then we've got Lamar, who looked excellent for Atletico Madrid in the first few games that I've seen of the season so far, so he looks to be promising, especially if he gets a cam position change. If his gold card is like a left mid or something and they give him a position change with the ones to watch, I always like that kind of thing, because that puts more relevance kind of on the ones to watch, which I kind of enjoy and appreciate. Malcolm could be a big hit. Malcolm's gold card out of packs could be a very, very good investment. And I think Malcolm's going to do bits for Barcelona next year. I really hope he gets himself into that starting lineup, or at least plays a good amount, because I want to see him do big things. Coutinho's ones to watch was pretty good last year, but it came out in the winter, so the hype was a little bit down in it already. The position was not great for Coutinho. I think Malcolm being 4-star, great stats on face value for a starter card. He's going to go up out of packs, but I also want him to do big things with that ones to watch card. I don't want him to have the ones to watch curse. If you guys know what the ones to watch curse is, it's the curse where these guys get ones to watches, and then when the season actually comes, they don't play that damn well, which is always like something that is an occurring thing on FIFA, and we've had it multiple times. And it's a little scary. So Marez is the next one. Marez looks really good for City. It'd be interesting to see. For me how Marez does, right? Marez is a weird one. I don't know how Marez is going to do. I'm hoping he does well. I'm praying for the best with Marez. But I'm not 100% sure how he's going to do. I think he looked really good in the first few games, and I'm just worried that City has so many flexible options. Are they going to be able to keep him mentally ready to go whenever he's in, and is it going to take him a little while to get into the game? You've got Bernardo Silva, you've got Sterling, you've got Sane. I know you've got so many wingers at City, so we'll see how that works out and how the lineups work and all that kind of thing. Cristiano Ronaldo is going to be the most in-demand ones to watch out of any of these cards. He's going to be the guy that everyone is after. That's the best player right now in FIFA. He was last year the best player in FIFA, and it's going to be a player that a lot of people are excited about. It's going to bring a lot of attention, as I was talking about the video yesterday. It's going to bring a lot of attention to the Calcio Serie A. I think it's now they got the licensing rights all good, so it's now the Serie A, which is good. You better bet he's getting a ones to watch. I believe it was already confirmed by EA, so that's really good. And we look at Gnabry. I think Gnabry's one that people not sure if he's going to get one, because I think he's going back to Bayern on loan, or he's going to Bayern on loan. But I think he still has a chance to get one. Fred is interesting. I don't know. Fred hasn't looked great in the first 2 games at United. But again, it's going to be a gold card that goes up out of packs because it's a ones to watch. It's Brazilian playing for Man United. You have a lot of hype there. We've added in Kovacic into this prediction. I had to get him in here. It wasn't in the last one. That's a big transfer for me. He got it some minutes the other day, and he's looking really good. I think that's got to be in the ones to watch. If we're talking a FIFA 19 ones to watch, that's got to be in there for me. Balde Diao is looking very interesting. Balde Diao had a ones to watch last year. A lot of 1 goal, a lot of 1 assist games. Nothing crazy in terms of like big time performances, but he's a guy who does score and does occasionally pop up 15 to 20k in value. So Balde Diao is going to be a player where if you can get him cheap early on, he's going to be one that you guys want to stock up on. Not necessarily the gold card, because nationality wise and club wise it's not the best for links, but I could totally see him getting there. It's tough to say that we're going to get 3 Inter or 4 Inter ones to watches. That's the one thing I don't like about it, but Inter did sign like 6-7 players that are pretty marquee, so we'll see how that goes. Richarlison should be a ones to watch next year that is a ton of fun. We've already seen what he's proven through the first 2 games of the season, and he said something, he wants to be the top goal scorer in the Prem or something next year or this year. So he'll be interesting to see. He's already looking good for first player of the month, and that'll be something to keep watching, because you know, you look at Richarlison card, he gets a lot of upgrades like Salah did last year, and that card is going to be a really fun, ridiculous card to use this year. Kluivert's looking all right. I'm not really too interested in him. This guy Martinez, I will keep your eye on him, man. I'm going to keep him in this prediction. I think that he's done a lot, and he's done bits where I've seen him as a player, and he's like a really good player. So I would keep your eyes on him if you guys are looking at targets or no risk investments kind of. He should be a pretty good one, and he's going to score a lot of goals for Inter, I think, this year. Have a guy for PSG, and then I wanted to talk about Vinicius Jr. I think he's going to get one, and I think that's going to be a pretty cool one. It'll be interesting to see. They're going to knock him up to a gold, obviously, if he has a ones to watch, I believe. He's not going to stay. I don't think he's a silver. I think he's getting a gold that are giving him a gold, I think. So we'll see how that goes. And then, guys, I'm going to show you the 3. I have 3 players under me, which I'm going to show you guys really quickly. And I'm not even going to break the video just so I don't have to worry about doing cuts and all that. I just want to show it to you guys so we get this going. So we have Kepa for Chelsea, Mina, and Bakayoko. I have Bakayoko in here because I think although he was not good at Chelsea this year, it is ones to watch. It is a one to watch as he's going to Milan. I don't know. You've got a few in here, like you've got Bakayoko, you've got the PSG guy, you've got Kluivert, where they're big transfers. You've got Gnabry, a few questionable ones in this prediction. But I think with ones to watch, you're going to have a set 15, and I think we've nailed that 15 in here. And then you've got 8 ones that are going to be moved in and out depending on what EA want to do. And it's going to be interesting to see. None of these ratings are confirmed yet, so we don't know rating-wise exactly what all these guys are going to look like. But it should be somewhere around the realm of these. These are all kind of FIFA 19 or FIFA 18 ratings. We've done a few downgrades, a few upgrades based on how players. And, you know, like Bakayoko, he's going to get a downgrade. There's no way he stays as an 82 rated, so we're aware of that. Let me know in the comments down below which ones to watch are you guys most excited for. Ones to watch for me is the best edition of FIFA in the history of FIFA. I think that it's the coolest idea they've ever done, and it's been the best addition to getting people to watch the games live and get on the market and buy players in Ultimate Team to hope that their players get upgraded. So I think What's the Watch is so cool. That's why I've been dropping these videos weekly. We've been updating it as transfers have come through. I think this is probably the last real video. We might do one more if there's a lot of big transfers, but I think for the most part, it's pretty much over. A lot of good investments in here. A lot of gold cards going to go up out of packs. We'll talk about that a little bit more as we get closer to September. Hope you guys enjoyed the video today. If you guys did, drop a thumbs up. And then get in the comments. Let me know which ones watch you guys most excited for. Thanks to everybody for subscribing recently and watching the videos. I'll see you guys in the video soon. Peace out.